What's up, everybody? Especially to you, my brother Junior. How's it? This is Zoldi. Welcome back to Talking Story about Smoking. Session 9. Are you up for the challenge? And cost of smoking, you addict? Last session was about question the questions. We're going to have questions here, there, everywhere, Belvedere. I'm going to open this session up with a phrase from Jack Dorsey. I don't smoke, but the cigarette does. I am just a sucker. That sad and lame phrase stuck with me from the time I heard it till now, which was many, many moons ago. I still remember reading an article that if you don't start smoking by 18, chances are you won't smoke. I just turned 17 and I figured out how to down that smoke down my pipes even after being irritated by it when I was a young buck riding in the back seat of my dad's old maroon Pontiac Grand Prix. You know, there's that start. I figured out at 17 how to get that smoke down my pipe. But then the question is, why did I continue to smoke for 34 more years? Was it relief? Did it really give me relief? Or did it give me the illusion of relieving pressure? It was more like one sunburn that was itching and I would scratch it when the skin was peeling off. It would feel good for a second, then would be worse. Kind of like what was described to me with the effect of the attack of the prairie dog roids. I'll just drop that off there. Was it for social acceptance? I'll be like the cool kids smoking the cool cigarettes, the KOOL cigarettes, like naughty kids. Then I realized trying to gain social acceptance was more wuss because I was just another sheep that would get lost in the pack of mass peer pressured pussycats. One day, social acceptance gonna be challenged to eating a tablespoon of cinnamon. I wouldn't want to be denied the popularity just because I didn't want to chug some Tide Pods. You guys know what I mean. You know where I'm going with that. The withdrawals gonna pound me like one pancake. As you listen to this, maybe you're smoking one right now. You realize that you, being a prisoner to smoking, is pounding you out more like a pancake than if you was for quit. Let me tell you this. I did a small analysis of how much this thing was pounding me out. I smoked for 34 years at approximately one pack a day. My wahine, your sister-in-law, Kini, smoked for 21 years. So, 34 plus 21 is a combined 55 years. One pack a day is 55 times 365 days. 55 years, 365 days equals 20,075 packs. Average to $10 a pack is equal to $200,750. That is the money side. So if you're a quick smoker, let's talk about the other side. If you're a quick smoker, you can toke a cig in 3 minutes. 20,075 times 20 cigarettes is 401,500 cigarettes. 401,500 times 3 minutes equals 1.2 million minutes. 8,760 hours, which equates to 2.29 years. Constant smoking. This does not include the time spent leaving the airport to have a smoke just to go back into the security line. I'm sure none of you guys have to deal with that. Or trying to find a place to go smoke. I'm sure you guys don't need to deal with that, especially at airports. Or trying to cover up your smell of smoke. Yeah, for sure nobody did that. Or telling your wahini that you go in store. You go store, but of course you sneaking in a smoke. That's why you volunteer in the first place. Yeah, I know you real slick. I didn't include any of those minutes either. Now, if you wanted to be a medical doctor, it would cost on average $238,420 total. If you don't believe me, go ask AI. And it would take you 5,500 hours of schooling and 2,450 hours of studying. 7,950 total hours. Okay, now let's look at this. Smoking costs us $200,750 and 8,760 hours. So technically, I pretty much want smoke doctor. That is really pathetic if you think about it. Where are we going with this? This is the challenge. Are you up for the challenge? Pit all those excuses running in your head. Really, just pick one. It doesn't matter. Any of them would work for you to be excused and give you permission to keep smoking. But take that one top notch excuse and challenge yourself. Is it worth the cost of time and money of being a smoke doctor for that one excuse? Two? How about all? Oh, oh, Zaldi, habit already. No can change. For real, I went to Cambodia and I was looking left to cross the street and I saw it was clear. I stepped out onto the street just for my body to pull me back, but it was too late. I got hit by one tuk-tuk from the right. I was habitually stuck thinking people drove on the right side of the road. These guys drive on the left. I guarantee you, you can learn quick. You can learn quick if you know how. You can stomp any habit. I'm going to the core of what I think Uncle Alan Carr's hypnotherapist told him, which he told me in his book, which I telling you in this session. The problem is nicotine addiction. This is why you resist. This is why I was fighting hard, tooth and nail. This is when I automatically see you dig your heels in the ground. You want addict. What you really want? You want to be a smoke doctor? Gee, thanks, Aldi. I thought you turned for help. I am. I believe wholeheartedly what Unc said. You understand nicotine addiction and your motives of smoking, then you're going to stop. Just like that. Snap. Like, more like that. Like that. He claims within 3 weeks, you're going to be telling others how nice it is to be a non-smoker. I should be done with these sessions within the 3 weeks, and I'm easily convinced that the people Alan Carr never catch through his book is going to listen to this podcast because of their lazy asses and will be the ones that he meant for catch in order for them to quit. Then, automatically, you go and quit too. Well, this concludes session 9. The next one is session 10, illogical loop and dissociation. So with that, my brother Junior, ahui ho, Keren.